Northwestern Chronicles, Episode 14, Spencer's Farewell and Hiro's Goodbye. Spencer the Silver Engine was feeling rather glum. It was the last day of the Duke and Duchess of Oxford's summer vacation on Sodor, and that meant it was his last day on Sodor. Unfortunately, he knew that this would be overshadowed by Hiro's departure. He had suffered a major accident recently and was requested to be sent back to Japan, his homeland, to receive repairs. Unfortunately, this meant that they were going to be leaving on the same day. Spencer and Hiro hadn't really been on the best of terms. They had tensions in the past that had mellowed with time, but they knew that some of them still stood the time. Spencer soon arrived at the yard to speak with Edward. They also had some brief tensions in the past, but they had settled them relatively quickly. "Hello, Spencer," greeted Edward. "Something wrong?" "Yes," said Spencer. "I'm leaving today." "Oh, that's a shame," said Edward. "Well, I'm sure I'll see you some other time next summer or something like that." "Yes, I assume so too." "Oh, did you hear Hiro's leaving today?" "Yeah, don't remind me," groaned Spencer. "I thought you guys were on good terms." Not exactly," said Spencer. "What do you mean?" said Edward. "Well, I don't know. We just haven't really talked about anything." "You haven't even spoken?" "No, not really." "You know," said Edward, "if you just keep harboring those same negative emotions, over time you'll never be able to forgive each other, especially Hiro." "I suppose so," said Spencer. "So you're saying this is the last time I could, apologize for my past actions?" "Basically, yes," said Edward. "Now would be the perfect time, actually, since you guys aren't going to see each other for a long time." "I suppose," said Spencer. "But do you just want me to pull up next to him and just apologize?" "Actually," said Edward, "you could do more than apologize. Hiro is set to leave for tonight when all the engines are going to be shut away in their sheds. That's because all the engines are working right now." "Are you doing any work right now?" No, I dropped off the Duke and Duchess at the docks a few hours ago." "Well, you still have time to bring Hiro there." "You want me to push Hiro to the docks?" "Of course," said Edward. "It's the perfect apology, and think about all the time you could spend together going across the railway." Said Spencer. "I suppose you have a good point." Hiro was just behind them. "I'm gonna do it," said Spencer. He rolled up next to him, and there he was. "Oh, hello, Spencer," greeted Hiro. How are you?" "I'm doing fine, actually," said Spencer. "Sorry to hear that you're leaving today." Likewise," said Hiro. What brings you here?" "Well," said Spencer, "I just wanted to apologize for all my past actions. I know that words can't forgive everything I've done, but I just want to say something to you before we part ways again." "Oh, thank you." "Thank you," exclaimed Hiro. He was quite shocked. "I know, but I want to make it up to you more than just words." "How do you mean?" said Hiro. "Well, you know how you're leaving today?" "Yeah," said Hiro. "Well, since we're both going to the same destination, I figured I could push you around Sodor and bring you to the docks. Now, after all, will be the last time you could say goodbye to everyone." "Really?" said Hiro. "You do that for me?" "Of course. I mean, it's the only way we could really make up and all." "Well, let's do it then." "Okay," said Spencer. He coupled to Hiro's back. He coupled to a truck, a flatbed, connected behind Hiro. His tender was very damaged, so it was put onto the flatbed. "Are you ready?" "Whenever you are," said Hiro, and the two engines were off. As Spencer pushed Hiro through the yards into Knapford Station, Edward and Rusty cheered. "Wow," said Spencer. "Great job," exclaimed Rusty. "Agreed," continued Edward. "Great job, you two, and see you all some other time." "Thank you," said the two engines. Spencer whistled as he puffed through Knapford Station. "See you all some other time," said Hiro. "See you," said Spencer. "Goodbye," said all the engines. Very shocked to see Spencer shunting Hiro. They soon arrived at the sheds. "Goodbye, everyone," said Hiro. "Aw, is the day already here?" said Henry. "Unfortunately, yes," said Hiro. "But it was nice to see you all again. Don't worry, I'll return one day." "As will I," said Spencer. "Spencer," exclaimed the Scottish twins, why are you pushing Hiro?" "Well, I figured this is the one way I could really make it up to him." "Well, good luck, you two, and thank you for all you've done for the railway." The two engines chuckled and were along the way. Hiro's head peeked out of the quarry. They were Bill and Ben. "Hello, Hiro," greeted Bill and Ben. But as he and his tender were pushed out, it was revealed that Spencer was the one who was pushing him. "Spencer?" cried Mavis. No offense, I just wasn't expecting you." "No offense taken," said Spencer. "I just figured this was the one way I could really apologize." "Well, let's keep a move on then," said Hiro. As the two engines went up Gordon's Hill, other engines across the island set below. Spencer peeped his whistle and replied as Hiro gave a confirming hello. "Goodbye," whistled Stanley and Percy. The engines roared down the hill and soon approached the yard. There was the Earl, Stephen, and Trevor. "Goodbye, Hiro and Spencer, we're gonna miss you." "Goodbye," said the two engines. Even the trucks were somewhat saddened to see Hiro left. They had taught him a fair share of lessons. "Well, goodbye, Hiro," said Scruffy. "See you some other time." "Goodbye," said Hiro. "Do you want to get on a turntable or something so you don't have to backtrack?" "Oh, no worries, Spencer." As they went across the railway, they spoke to each other very candidly. They were very pleased with each other's presence and noted that and did more than just apologize. They actually had a conversation and realized they enjoyed more than they disliked. "Goodbye, you two," said Harold. "Goodbye," said the two engines, and they continued along their route. Before they knew it, both of the engines had finally approached the docks. The Duke was there, and he was about to board his boat. "Goodbye, everyone," he said. "Goodbye," said Sir Topham, who was also there. Everyone was at the docks, waiting to wish Spencer and Hiro goodbye. Before they knew it, both of them were loaded onto Bulstrode. Their tenders were to be loaded onto a separate ship. "Well, this is a little bit awkward," said Spencer. I know, said Sir Topham. But at least you two will have more time to talk to each other, I suppose. Anyways, goodbye, everyone." The Duke was the last passenger to board the boat, and it left. Bulstrode also left with Spencer and Hiro. He honked his horn very loud, and soon he left Sodor. "Goodbye," whistled Thomas. "Goodbye," whistled all the engines, and everything seemed fine and normal and happy on the island of Sodor.